Hey, hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. That's a welcome back. That's a welcome in. That's a welcome to my vlog, right? So, my name is Gibbs, and if it's your first time here, appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully, you're here to stay. And if you're coming back, hey, you know what it is. What's happening, player? Um, like I said, my name is Gibbs, and this is solely me dropping a video every day just to keep from being sad, right? And I'm hoping that this makes somebody else want to get out of their comfort zone and not be sad. That's the goal, right? I want to smile more. I want to see more love on this earth because God knows we've dealt with a lot of pain. Me myself personally, I know pain far too well. So let's shift the narrative. Let's do something different. And I ain't the type of person to be doing all this right here. So, hey, welcome in. Like I said, I hope you're here to stay. I hope you enjoy yourself while you're here. And if there's anything I can do, just let me know. Yeah, day three. Day three. We made it to day three, right? And we're gonna jump right in. So today I want to talk about a question that recently dropped into my spirit. And I've heard it a million times before, but when God has something for you, that's when you utilize it for yourself in that moment. And I want to share it with you guys, and maybe we can you know, bounce some ideas off, or maybe it'll make you think of something. I don't know. We gonna go with it though. We gonna go with it, right? The question, a single question. And it changed my perspective. It changed my perspective. A while back, I was stuck in a cycle of fear and self-doubt, right? It was, that feeling where you're just existing. You're not really living. And I don't like that. I don't like it. It doesn't feel good within me, right? So I was journaling one night and trying to make sense of everything when this question just popped out of nowhere, like straight up, just right. It was so simple, but it hit me so hard. And the question is, what would your life look like if you didn't live in fear? Like, what would your life look like if you didn't live in fear? See, that question for me stopped me in my tracks. It made me realize that a lot of my life is controlled by fear. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of judgment. Just so many things that you fear and you don't even realize that it's taking a toll on you. And here's the thing, answering that question wasn't easy. It wasn't. It forced me to imagine a life where I wasn't holding myself back. It forced me to think of a life where I was free to take risk, speak my truth, follow my dreams. And I'll be honest, I've done it before, but I've never done it for myself in this way. Right? And that's what it takes. It takes for you to have a moment with yourself and be like, all right, man, we got to do something. Something has to change. But I didn't know that it was all holding on to fear. Now, don't get me wrong, it didn't change overnight. Did not change everything overnight, but it gave me a new perspective. Every time I face a decision, I ask myself, what would you do if fear wasn't in the way? Like, what would you do if you could have that camera that you want? What would you do if you could post that and not care about if people liked it or not? As a videographer, I think about this a lot. And sometimes the answer wasn't small. Sometimes it was as simple as me speaking up for myself when I normally wouldn't. Or sometimes it was something so huge as creating this here, channel. You know what I mean? But each step brought me closer to living a life of authenticity. And I didn't realize just how much more I needed that than anything. So now I want to ask you. I want to know from your perspective, or even if you don't want to answer me, like I want you to take this question and utilize it for yourself. What would your life look like if you didn't live in fear? What would your life look like if you had nothing else to worry about and everything to gain? Like, just think about it. take a moment and really think about it. Write it down, say it out loud, or just sit with it. And if you feel comfortable enough to share your thoughts in the comments that I'm going to turn on because I didn't know that they were off, drop it in the comments. Share it with me. This is really the space where I want people to feel comfortable to, drop whatever you feeling. You know what I'm saying? I really want that to be a thing here. And I really hope that this resonated with you today. Today is a shorter video. I am really still taking this in, and I hope that we all figure out how to move throughout life without fear. And even if we have fear, it's a good fear. It's a healthy fear because we know we finna do something amazing. That's what I believe. That's just how I see it, I really appreciate you letting me share this with you. And I really hope that somebody drops me a comment and tells me something that, they would love to, how they would love to see their life without fear and what that might look like. Yeah. Yeah. And I realize that I ain't told you all about me. We're going to get to that. Right now, I'm just going with God, man. I'm going with God. Whatever God drops in my spirit, that's what we're talking about. And like I said, one day I'm going to edit these videos and it's going to be seamlessly beautiful. There's not going to be no head wiping or no sweat dripping. But for right now, hey, this is Gibbs and this is what you get. Because Gibbs gets you. Check in with me tomorrow. Day 4. I appreciate you being here. And I really want you to take that time to think about that. Like, I'm so serious. Even if you are the most successful person of your friend group, even if you are the most successful person in your family, there's still some fear somewhere. So take that time and figure that out. What would this thing look like if I wasn't afraid of it? Let me know. Let's talk about it. Right? Now, I wish you many blessings and very positive lessons. And more than anything, we're going to remember, I'm going to show y'all my calendar one day, but it's up there, that we should create so we can elevate and then illuminate. Because once you shine your light bright enough, somebody else is going to see it and they're going to shine theirs too. Yeah? Yeah. Be kind to yourself. Take care.